Hi guys, this is Ginger Rogers here from Not All About Tarot, and I'm doing a reading today, and this reading is basically about um the changes that divine spirits wanted us to go and do back in 2021. 2021 was the year of changes. It was the number 5, and a lot of us did not do as divine spirits wanted us to do, and that was to bring changes in our world that was going to bring us our healing and our wish fulfillment here. Okay, and this is for the darker energies, but right now what I'm getting here is mostly the darker narcissistic masculines. Now in this energy, they are very much in this energy because these guys are in regret. And again, I keep the spirits are keep telling me in these readings how these masculines here, and these were the dark narcissistic masculines that were twin flame counterparts and soul ties. These guys had a chance to and this is why they're in regret here, because they had a chance to come towards a divine union and to be in a divine union with a divine feminine. Again, these are alpha masculines, and alpha masculines can be with a sigma female. Now, but these alpha masculines really were cowards, and this is what divine spirits are telling me. They were cowards, and now a divine feminine who is a sigma female is with a sigma masculine who has healed from their past wounds here. And over on top of this card, I got the King of Pentacles. So this is my sigma masculine here, basically, you guys, because he is very much grounded in his energy, and he can count on my divine feminist, who is a sigma female, can count on this masculine because he has healed from all his past lifetimes, all his past wounds here, and now he is able to be counted upon with my divine feminist here. He is now in a gray zone, and divine spirits is giving him his birthright here, the Seven of Pentacles, which is his divine feminine. Now, these dark narcissistic masculines who were your twin flame soul ties here, soulmates, these guys really did not put in the work. And this is what divine is telling me with the Eight of Pentacles here. They did not put in the work to heal their past wounds, past lifetimes. These guys are wounded warriors. They did not heal those past wounds here, which is now they are trying to come towards their divine right that divine spirits had given to them, but now they cannot access it. I'm sorry, you guys. This came out crossing along with this is the Ace of Cups, along with the Six of Wands. These two cards came out crossing here. So it's hard now. These guys cannot access that love, that emotion that divine had given to them. They cannot access that anymore. They cannot go towards the divine spirit's divine right that they had given them with a divine feminine now. They cannot. Why? Because last year, divine spirits gave everyone a chance, and especially these guys, to be able to do so. What did they do? Divine spirits are telling me that these guys considered other options. They were looking towards other options, but at the end of the day, with the Nine of Swords, these guys definitely were being triggered by dreams, nightmares. Divine spirits probably even put them on a sick bed last year, and it seems as though these guys want to juggle. They wanted to juggle my divine feminist with the karmic feminine. These guys blocked their heart here. With the Four of Pentacles, they were very selfish. And they blocked their heart of love here with the Lovers card, which is basically what they were doing is feeding their ego with the Seven of Pentacles and the Emperor. So these guys are definitely feeding their ego by wanting to go towards other options here and possibly juggle my Divine Feminine. And this is exactly what a lot of them wanted to do here. It seems as though these guys was really in their ego, because I got the King of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. These guys they were worldly. They were looking at worldly goods as well as their satisfaction last year as well. And here I got the King of Wands and I got the Devil here. These guys also was obsessed over sex. This is what they were, a lot of toxicity, a lot of obsession, drugs, alcohol, and again, as I said, sex here. And these guys definitely was using sexual magic as well to hold on to someone. And this was, of course, a Divine Feminine who basically has gotten away from these guys, really. But now these guys wants to go towards the night with the Knight of Swords here. They want to go towards the Divine Union now with the Two of Cups. But what Divine Spirits is telling me with these guys now, with the Three of Wands, these guys waited too long. And now there is no coming back to it. With the Three of Wands and the Hermit, there's no coming back. These guys definitely has allowed this divine union that Divine Spirits had basically handed it to them with the Ace of Cups. They have allowed this to just really walk away from them. And this is what they have allowed. They cannot blame anybody but themselves. Now with the Page of Pentacles, they want to offer this gift, this offering to this Divine Feminine here very briskly. They're trying to hope that they can be able to do this here, to give some type of equal give and take with the Six of Pentacles. They want to bring harmony back to the past. They also want to give now, wanting to give that equal give and take because they want to be able to be abundant now. And they see that my Divine Feminine with the Ten of Pentacles went on to her abundance as well. This girl has her game up, and now they want this loyalty. They want to have this loyalty towards the past, but what Divine Spirits is telling me, it took too long. It took too long. They're missing this Divine Feminine's love and emotion here. This is what they're missing. Also her attention as well towards them. Now they want to basically have a new beginning. They want to have a new beginning. They're trying to manifest this as well. But now they are in regrets because with the Tower, it's all come down. Now, Divine Spirits was telling me last night, and I woke up this morning. It was around about 12 o'clock, as a matter of fact, in the morning. And I was breaking a code here. I was breaking a code. And it keeps telling me about a profile picture. Divine Spirits want me to realize something about a profile picture. But it was dealing with, again, what went on last year. And what Divine Spirits was telling me, it was some type of manipulation. These guys really wanted to start a new beginning by manipulating something, and this was last year. And what happened was, again, whatever was posted last year, this masculine, dark masculine, wanted to get my Divine Feminine's reaction emotionally from that, wanted to get her emotions from it. But with the Tower, it basically blew up in their faces and causes a lot of drama and chaos. Now, all these games here with the Knight of Wands literally cause a lot of chaos in this masculine, especially now, because all it did was blow up in his face because this feminine did not take the bait. Okay, so And this is why they're regretting. The reason why Divine Spirits is telling me why these guys are now having this chaos and drama about this Divine Feminine not taking the bait with this manipulation here that he tried to do, because this is exactly what he was trying to do. Was he was trying to bring karma into his own hands. I'm gonna tell you, this guy here was doing magic on his feminine, but Divine Spirits wanted me to understand that yes, they were doing magic on this feminine, but they thought that this feminine, it was actually working. And I'm going to tell you why. If you guys go back into my other readings, I kept telling you that this dark narcissistic masculine could be getting readings on you. And I said this quite often. A lot of times, these guys were either getting readings on you or they were doing readings themselves, tarot card readings, however. Now, what they did not understand, and I keep telling people, is that you have to understand the energy. You cannot come out here doing this kind of energy work and not understanding it. You have to put your whole senses into really understanding who energy is what in this game of tarot. You can't just say, oh, this is that, because there could be an attachment. There could be an attachment that's in that energy field that is not that person that you're reading. Okay? So that's what that is. And I have to tell, I hear some YouTubers tell people, oh, you guys can get your own tarot cards and read, and learn how to do it. You can't learn how to do tarot. It has to be in you. You can't learn how to be a psychic. It has to be in you. You can't learn how to see energy goes. It has to be in you. This is why I keep telling people that if you're not here on a spiritual journey, you need to leave it alone. You can't even wear stones if you are not here on a spiritual journey, because it will react. You will react to these stones. You have to be here on a spiritual journey, you guys, to be able to do this and really understand the energy work. Now, these dark and narcissistic masculines here were doing this. They were doing this magic, this hex spells, however it was, but they were getting readings. But what they did not understand is that the readings that they were looking at, the energy they were looking at, was their own. A lot of them, you guys, thought that you guys was waiting on them with the 3 of Wands. They thought that you guys were waiting on them, and you were not. You were not. What they were reading were their own energy. You guys had already separated from these guys. You had already moved on. And these guys wanted to get you to chase them with this manipulation here. They were reading their own energy. So they're thinking, okay, if I can get her to read, to wait on me, and you guys may have moved on. You may have moved on with other people. You put this in separation with these dark narcissistic masculine twin flame or soulmate soul ties. But these guys was getting readings from other people who didn't know what they were doing or themselves. And they literally thought that you would still had some type of obsession over them with the devil here. They thought that you guys literally were obsessed over them and probably holding on to them too still. But they were reading their own energy. So while they were reading their own energy, all it was doing was coming right back towards them to make them more obsessed. By doing this manipulation, this hex work literally brought them in very much confliction here with the 2 of Swords. because they didn't know what was going on. Now these guys are angry here. They're angry. Why? With the King of Swords, because my divine feminine has left. With the Six of Swords, briskly going towards calmer waters, and now they're angry because they were actually not seeing clearly. I didn't pull the Hangman out here, but the Hangman is what they were in. They were not seeing clearly. These guys was basically looking at their own energy. This is why it was taking them too long. This is why it was taking them too long. This is why they were waiting. And next thing they know, it was a whole year that passed, you guys. A whole year doing this manipulation. A whole year had passed. And these guys are still waiting. Again, as I said, hearing crickets chirp, 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 chirp. You guys are gone. Left. You had left. With the Six of Swords. Going towards calmer waters. In a whole nother reality. A whole nother reality of abundance. A whole nother relationship. You guys are getting your divine right. My divine feminist. This is why these guys now, they're getting clarity. Judgment is here now because they see that this reconciliation here that they waited for is going to never come. It's never going to come. They took the wrong path, really, of reconciliation. They did with the Two of Wands. They didn't even know what they were doing when they were doing these readings. And now divine spirits, now you guys, has put a block on these guys coming back. They can't. With the Seven of Wands, it's ended. It's done. The more they did this magician energy, the more distance was applied here with the Chariot. Now these guys, I'm going to tell you, they're going to want to come and say something to you very quickly. They want passion here. But all my divine feminines are going to do is hold back from it. Because they're not going to trust it with the Seven of Swords, and this is going to cause these guys to really feel stuck and they'll hurt and pain for what they have done. Again, because of them not being able to see clearly, really seeing past the illusion and understanding the energy. So a lot of these guys are getting readings from different people, these dark narcissistic masculines here, and they really did themselves in, basically getting them stuck in love with this feminine, this divine feminine. And now they're definitely now realizing this. They're realizing this now. And this is why it's causing them so much hoopla that they cannot believe that this feminine literally got away from them. And she's not coming back because now with the Seven of Wands, they're blocked. Divine spirits has protected wherever my divine feminines went towards. They can't come back to the past anymore. And it's driving them nuts. It's causing them a lot of drama. A lot of drama. Because I got the Five of Wands. This is why they felt like they waited too long. They could not see. It was taken from them with this witch here. It was taken from them with this high priestess. Either their intuition told them wrong, or someone who is practicing witchcraft told them wrong. They were getting readings, doing bad magic, but all it was doing was bouncing off of them, because especially when it came to in July of last year, you guys know and understand that divine spirits really put a block on that magician energy. So it really, everything that these guys did, it literally, they were doing it to themselves. And they were reading the wrong energy. These feminists was never waiting for them. They had left. They had left. They had separated from them. They left them. They went into hermit mode. My divine feminists of light who moved off these shitholes, they went into hermit mode. They healed. And they went into hermit mode. They went into separation. They truly did. So if a lot of these masculines really thought that these feminists was really strengthening them, man, did they not get a rude awakening? I'm surprised I didn't even get clarity out of this. Because now these guys see that this divine feminine was never on them. They were trying to do binding spells on the people that they were going towards. Again, even if this divine feminine of light was with someone, these masculines, dark narcissistic masculines here, literally thought these feminines were hiding their emotions here with the high priestess, and they were not. They weren't. They truly were living the truth. They were off, you guys. And you see all this masculine energy I got in here that I pulled. So this is really hurting these guys. They're stuck in this hurt here. And I don't feel like they deceive themselves. They do. You guys, before I end this video, let me tell everyone, and you must understand here. Last year, again, was the number 5 year. It was changes here. Changes. Everyone was to make changes in their life. Okay, 2020 was the visionary. 2020, you were supposed to be able to see whatever was there to take you to wherever you need to get to for the next year, which is 2021, to make changes in your life. A lot of people didn't do that shit. A lot of people sat here, did not do it. They did not do it. They was in la la land, didn't know which way to go with the 2 of wands. They did not do it. They played a lot of games. They was there, you know, it was just craziness. They played a lot of games. Devilish games. Very obsessed, doing a lot of magician work. This is how a lot of them wanted to bring about changes, is through manipulation, magician work. This is exactly what they did, and they fucked themselves. They fucked themselves in a path where they cannot get out of. They fucked themselves into 2 worlds as well, and a lot of them into hell reality, because that's where a lot of them are at now, in that lower energy. And they did not do the work. They did not heal. Now they see that. Now there's a gnashing of teeth with the King of Swords. Now this masculine energy is angry because you did not make the changes. Now you're aware that this feminine in your life, period, your whole life is fucked up. Why? Because you did not go towards what you were supposed to go towards. And why? Now you guys are fighting. This is what I want at the bottom of the deck. Fighting with the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords for yourself to get out of this poverty life. To get out of the code with this divine feminine. 5 of Swords. You were supposed to do the work. You were supposed to change to have a new beginning, which 5 plus 5 is 10, which that is a new beginning. You guys are supposed to do that. Now you want to come and try to do this in this year. You're going to find, literally be fighting, you guys. And this is where the 5 of Pentacles and 5 of Swords, you're going to be fighting a losing battle. And this is with anyone that did not do the work. Did not do the work last year with the 8 of Pentacles reverse. And in this energy that we're in now, you are not going to be able to put little energy in just to get a lot out. You're not. You're going to have to, whatever you put in, it's what you're going to put in, is what you're going to get out. If it's going to be little, that's exactly what you're going to get back, little. If it's going to be none, it's exactly what you're going to get back, none. A lot of people was sitting on the backs of people, success. And now you can't do that anymore. Now everybody wants to sit here and make all these changes. And divine spirits literally gave everyone a chance to make those changes. And they didn't do it. As Michael Jackson's song is coming to my mind when he said, make that change. And you did not do it. And now you're hurt, you're angry, you're depressed. All this masculine energy in this energy. Now you're going to try to do it. And you're going to be like on in a hamster wheel because you're never going to get out because divine has blocked you. Blocked you from ever being able to get your abundance, period. Whether it be with this divine feminine and money, period. You'll never get what you want. You inherit reality. And this is with anyone who did not do the work, you guys, last year. Now everybody sees stuff and they want to hurry up and come and do the work and this thing and the other. It is not. It's done. It's done. It is no more. Everything was set in stone. I told you guys about the karmic wheel last year setting in. I told you about the destiny wheel last year setting in. And everybody just sat there and all these motherfuckers here, these narcissistic dark energies want to do is profile pictures. Put on profile pictures. Spirit is really on the profile pictures. Trying to get some rouse out of a divine feminine. And now y'all asses are like this with the Ace of Cups reverse. Your blessings that divine spirits have handed to you, all those blessings has been poured out. Now everything that you do, your whole pocket is going to have a hole in it. You're never going to access the divine right ever again. You had your chance. Period. This love, this divine love that divine spirits gave you, and you did not take that cup, it's poured out. You're not getting it no more. That's it. And that's just where it is. And now you guys are having pure nightmares now with the Nine of Swords. Ain't you up in it? Yes, it is. Something tried to give me a nightmare too a couple of nights ago. Yes, it did. And I know what it was. The dark energy trying to make me fall in love again. Trying to put a binding spell on me and my partner, my divine partner again. That shit did not work. Again, it will not work. Now those dreams is going to come right back towards you. Trying to keep me from flying and fleeing away. It doesn't even matter. Because it's already done. And this is with all my divine feminines of light who has moved on, you guys. Keep on flying and moving. And this is what that is all about. The star energy. Empathic energy. Empathic light. The star. And I'm going to tell you guys. Spirit has told me last night, before I end this video, that my empathic light, divine feminines, has now put a block as well on their empathic energy, empathic light. No one's able to assess that anymore. And I'm going to tell you now, a lot of people, regardless whether they're karmics or darker energies, darker souls, narcissistic energy, I'm going to tell you right now, they are going to be thirsty, hungry for that empathic energy, for the empathic light. Now, let me tell you something, my divine feminines of light who moved on. These guys are going to be trying to stop, just literally suit you out everywhere, anywhere. It's going to be so many people. Doesn't matter whether it's masculines or feminines. They're going to want your energy. Karmic feminines, even. They're going to want your energy. But divine spirits has got you protected where you can't even assess it anymore. They can't assess it anymore. And this could even be with my divine feminines of light who got trapped. We're going to go into that tomorrow. But I'm going to tell you, you guys, divine spirits told me in a reading that yesterday that they're not able, these divine feminines are not even going to give anyone empathy. Even if they wanted to, they're not going to be able to. Even if they try to, even if they do, it's a block, it's a shield over that. These guys are not going to be able to assess that, and I see that. And another thing too, people are going to see y'all as gods. You're not even going to know how to feel about that. They're going to see you as their savior. They're literally going to bow down to you. They're going to sit here, and when they see you, they're going to look at you in awe like you're a god. I've seen that happening too. It's like the baddest of person that will come and do you harm, as soon as they see you, they're going to be in submission, and they're going to look at you. Literally fall on their knees. Bow down to you. This is a true thing of saying that you, my divine feminines, has made your enemies be your footstool. Yes, ma'am. And one more thing, even myself, and I said this in a reading, that I seen a dark energy attached to my money. All it did was bring more and more abundance to me. This is what I'm telling people. There is no way you can bring down this divine empathic light anymore. Who has moved on? No more. And now these guys are going to be disturbed. Their peace is going to be disturbed. I've seen it. Their peace is disturbed. I mean, I'm seeing them like this. Just don't even know what to do, because divine spirits is protecting my divine feminines of light, energy, and empathic light. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. So I'm going to leave that at that, you guys. Thank you very much. This has been a good reading. Please like, share, subscribe to my channel. You guys have a good evening. Bye-bye.